former president of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte, is on a plane on his way to The Hague, according to his lawyer. Duterte was taken into custody by police in Manila earlier today, acting on an arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court. Now, the ICC alleges Duterte committed crimes against humanity in his brutal crackdown on drugs that killed thousands of Filipinos during his 6-year presidency. Well, in a video shot after he was detained, he claimed the arrest was illegal. Well, let's bring in Richard Heydarian, who is a podcaster, lecturer, and the author of The Rise of Duterte. Richard, you have an enormous amount of experience in covering Duterte. Just let's start with these charges and exactly what he is accused of doing, and then we'll just get more of a sense about Duterte as a man from you after that. Let's start with these charges, if you will. What do we understand?
Well, first of all, it's good to be back. I think the last time we had a conversation, I just had returned from a visit or meeting with President Duterte when he was at the height of his power. So it's quite a turn of events. Well, as far as the cases are concerned, these are very robust cases. We're talking about people who are at the heart of the darkness of his death squads and alleged extrajudicial killings, now testifying or have been testifying to the International Criminal Court. One was
the Vice President of the Philippines says her father, the former President Rodrigo Duterte, will soon be flown to The Hague after he was arrested under a warrant issued by the International Criminal Court. Sara Duterte claims such a move would amount to persecution. Local media saying Mr. Duterte has been seen boarding a plane in Manila. These are the pictures that we have coming to us live in Manila at the moment. We are unclear with any kind of certainty that this is the plane. We are being told this is the plane that Mr. Duterte is on, but we cannot absolutely confirm that. But these are the live pictures from Manila. The destination of this plane is also unclear, but Sara Duterte saying that her father is going to The Hague. He has been charged with crimes against humanity in relation to his deadly war on drugs that began in 2016. To remind you, thousands of small-time drug dealers, users, others as well, were killed without trial while he was in office. Let's bring you more background with our Southeast Asia correspondent, Jonathan Head.
Well, it is a very big moment and a rather surprising one. I don't think anyone expected the Marcos administration to move so swiftly and ruthlessly once they got this arrest warrant from the ICC. None of us knew that the arrest warrant was imminent. It was not publicised by the ICC. It was issued on the 7th of March. There was talk about it. There were rumours swirling around. And of course, Mr. Duterte had been on a trip to Hong Kong, rallying support there among the Filipino diaspora, and had talked about it on his travels and seemed to be quite defiant. And I think perhaps didn't expect to be met at...
The former president of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte, has been arrested at Manila's international airport. It comes after the International Criminal Court ordered it. East Asia correspondent Kathleen Calderwood joins us now live. Hi, Kathleen. How did we get to this point, Kathleen?
Well, Lorna, the International Criminal Court has been investigating Rodrigo Duterte, the former president of the Philippines, in relation to possible crimes against humanity now for some years. Their investigations date back as far as 2011, when Duterte was the mayor of the southern city of Davao, through to 2019 during his presidency. Now, people may remember that during Rodrigo Duterte's presidency from 2016 to 2022, he waged a deadly war on drugs in the country. Now, police statistics say that around 6,000 people were killed during that war on drugs, but some human rights groups put that figure much higher. Now, Mr. Duterte did in fact remove the Philippines as a member of the International Criminal Court while he was the president in 2019. So it is possible that he may not have been
Now we turn to the Philippines. High drama unfolded at the Manila International Airport today. The country's former president, Rodrigo Duterte, was arrested. He was picked up when he landed in the Philippines. And now he's reportedly on a plane to the Netherlands, to The Hague. Because this arrest was carried out at the behest of the ICC, the International Criminal Court. which had issued an arrest warrant for Duterte over his so-called war on drugs. Remember, Duterte was president of the Philippines between 2016 and 2022. Thousands of people were killed during that time. The official count is over 6,200, but the real number is said to be much higher, as high as 30,000 according to some estimates. And this is what the ICC has been investigating. Of course, Duterte does not accept any of this. Listen to what he said after his arrest today.
For detention and the basis for detention.
Well, the former Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte has been arrested at Manila Airport on an international criminal court warrant. He's accused of crimes against humanity in connection with his crackdown on illegal drugs during his 6-year term as president. Duterte flew in from Hong Kong, where he spent the weekend with his daughter, Philippines Vice President Sara Duterte. His former lawyer says the arrest is unlawful. OK, well, joining us live now is Richard Haydarian, a senior lecturer at the University of the Philippines and an author on Duterte's rise to power. He joins us live from Manila. Thank you very much for your time. What do we know about these charges? Because it seems to have been a long time coming now, Richard.
Well, absolutely long time in the coming. We're talking about mass atrocities and extrajudicial killings committed by former President Rodrigo Duterte, possibly extending even to the days when he was the mayor of Davao City, because the Philippines had ratified the Rome Statute and was part of the ICC between 2011 all the way to 2018.